Hi everyone. First of all, wish you a very happy new year. 2020 was a really difficult year for almost all of us, and we can only hope that 2021 will be a better one. And also, thank you for giving me so much love and support throughout 2020, and I hope to help anyone who needs it in the upcoming years as well. Thank you so much. So today we have the much requested topic of creating skin color palette. Without wasting any time, let's get into the video. To know how realistic skin tone works, at first we have to take a look at real-time pictures. Without knowing how real-life pictures work, we won't be able to create suitable color palette. I have these 3 pictures of different skin tones, and I'm going to show you a very simple way to differentiate them. And based on those differentiating points, you can actually create your very own skin palette without even needing help of reference. The first difference is saturation, and the next one is brightness. I'm going to talk about the mid-tone of each skin type first, and eventually talk about the lighter and darker shade. So right now we will take a look at the mid-tones from the 3 skin types. Now, if we take a look at the light skin, we can see the saturation is really low. So notice the parameters really closely. Next, we're going to take a look at the brown skin tone. Notice the saturation here is exactly 50%. Not much, not less. It can vary a little bit, but most of the time it's around 50%. Finally, we have the dark skin tone, where the saturation is higher compared to the other 2. So this is the first difference you need to remember very well. Let's note down the information we got from the saturation. Light skin is less saturated, brown skin is more or less 50% saturated, and the darker skin is going to be highly saturated. Now it's time to take a look at the brightness. Once again, we are starting from the left side. Note, the brightness is high here, which is really obvious, but still, it's important to know. Next up, we have our brown skin tone, where the brightness is at medium position, just like the saturation before. And finally, the darker skin tone has the least brightness, which is also obvious, but we still need to keep it in mind. So what do we have now? Least brightness for darker skin tone and most brightness for lighter skin tone. So from these 2 information, we can say that in case of light and dark skin tones, the relation between saturation and brightness is inversely proportional. Meanwhile, the mid-tone is going to be more or less same in case of both saturation and brightness. You just have to remember these 2 important differences and their relationship. And we are 70% done already. The final and another important point is going to be the color range. As in, from actually which part of the color wheel should we choose our color from? Very simple. Once again, we will take a look at the 3 pictures to find out. I'm going to color pick from each picture. Notice the position of the colors on the color wheel. So you can see that it's between yellow, orange and red. It's more reddish when you go for a darker color, and it's more on the yellow side if you go for the lighter skin. Let me note that down first. Now that we have all the necessary information needed, let's hide these pictures and create our own skin palette. First, we will create a palette for lighter skin tone. We remember that the saturation is going to be less and the brightness is going to be higher for this one. We already have chosen our color position. Carefully notice the parameters. First, we're going to create the mid-tone of our skin palette. Then we will eventually go for darker and lighter tones. For the darker tone of this light skin type, we have to just increase the saturation a little bit and decrease the brightness a little bit. We're going to do the exact opposite to create the lighter shade of the palette by increasing the brightness even more and decreasing the saturation even more. Now we will go for the brown skin type. I'm not going to change the color position. I will just change the saturation and brightness according to our previous theory. That is, keeping them almost close to 50%. Time to make our final skin palette. So this is going to be the exact opposite of our light skin. According to our theory, we are going to increase the saturation and decrease the brightness. Now that we have our color palettes ready, let me show you how to save it. Maybe most of you already know how to do that, but this is intended towards the beginners. So, you have to color pick and then press the color on the top right box for a second or so, then drag it down to an empty space. Keep doing the same thing and keep the same kind of colors together to make your color palette look organized. That is actually funny coming from a person whose color palette is actually really messy. P.S. I fixed it just for this video. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Wasn't that hard, was it? Now you don't have to ask anyone to share their color palette because you can make on your own. Doesn't that sound cool? So good luck on creating realistic skin color palette, and I hope it was easy to understand. Once again, wishing you all a very happy new year. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care. I will see you next week with a new video. Thanks for watching.